All right, welcome back, viewers and everybody present here. This is 3BL Season 3. We are having the Women's League and Round 2. It is now time for semi-finals. Bringing out semi-final number 1 teams. Please put your hands together and welcome the defending champions team, Delhi Divas. This team Delhi Divas looks in great form today. Nothing could go wrong with them. And it is time for semi-final number 1 for round number 2 for Women's League. And playing against Delhi Divas, put your hands together and please welcome Team Kochi Stars. Kochi Stars were the runners-up in the round 1. And they've just played a game a few minutes back and they're back into this one. This is the semi-final. So remember, this is a knockout. All right. All the best to both the teams. And it is time for the toss at the semi-final number 1. Could I please invite the captains, and you know the drill. Who's going to call? All right, Raspreet, as usual. Heads it is. Let's see what it is. Heads it is again. All right, so Team Delhi Divas has won the semi-final number 1 toss and will take the ball.
And this is going to be a repeat of conference. The first round's final, in fact, Kochi Stars and Delhi Divas both came off with 1 victory each and one loss each. But when it mattered the most, Delhi Divas pulled off the victory and took the title of round 1 with Raspreet also taking home the MVP. But today, we are going to see them clash in the semi-final 1, and the semi-final 2 is going to be played between Coimbatore Spunkies and Pune Panthers. And joining me for the first time in the Combox is our League Commissioner, Mr. Rohit Bakshi. Mr. Rohit Bakshi is the man behind the 3x3BL and is the Season 3, second season for the women. In fact, Delhi Divas are being represented by Kushi Alawat wearing jersey number 15, Ishika Chowdhury wearing jersey number 10, Raspreet Sidhu with 6, and Tavleen Kaur has been replaced by Riddhi Sharma. And Kochi Stars are being represented by number 6, Steffi Nixon, Kanishka Dir wearing jersey number 5, Divyani Gangwal jersey number 77, and Vandana Arya wearing jersey number 10. Welcome to the Combox, Mr. Bakshi. We are super excited to have you, and it's been an absolute honor and pleasure being with you on this league and your journey in promoting 3x3 in India. Thank you so much for what you're doing, and welcome.
Thank you so much, Aparna. I'm just trying to do what's best, and then we're trying to give opportunity to players. And these players have really surprising us on each game. And look at Raspreet right now, educating their players what to do. And this is what we have been expecting top players, international players, to educate the new 3x3 players.
And we see a lot of that mentoring happening. In fact, there are a lot of players in the men's teams as well who have been helping out the women players get along in their 3x3 journey and see how best they can promote the sport and fitness levels for the women.
Yes, definitely. Boys have been doing the same, and then I'm really glad all those games which has been happening so far.
And Raspreet missed the first layup, but this time it is Divyani starting with a 2 for her team, Kochi Stars. How do you feel? There's a small mistake over there. It's not Rishi Raj, folks. It is the league commissioner, the big man himself, Mr. Rohit Bakshi, in the commentary box with me. So, Mr. Bakshi, what are your plans? What do the women have to look forward to at the end of the league? Tell us more about the World Tour and the Asian Series that's going to happen for both men and women, that is.
Yes, Aparna. So, regarding the women's game, we have for the scorings that we have one of the special ranking from FIBA. The top teams are getting, each player are getting 15,000 points. And as you are aware, our main goal is to put India on Olympic, both man and woman. And Aparna, this is for a woman, it's much easier to do so because there's no many leagues for the woman at the point. And at the end of this league, the men's will have 3 world tours. And for the women's, there is no world tours yet by FIBA. But there's a Super League starting, Super Asia League starting from April. And that's where I'm intent to send 1 girls team.
And judging by what has been happening so far, who do you think might be the women's team that will make it to the Asian Tour? I mean, you're seeing there is a depth of talent indeed, and it is taking them a little time to gel. But where do you see, which team do you see making it at this point in time? I know things might change.
It's very early to say. I think this is just a second round. There are new players coming in, and I think after round three, everyone will bond more, and they will get a hang of how to win 3x3 and how to manage their stamina on 3x3 games.
Absolutely. A lot of them are newbies for this form of basketball. And this is Divyani tossing it inside to Steffi. Kochi Stars have 2 points, but at this point in time, Delhi Divas are yet to open scores. 9 minutes 23 on the clock. So this is Ishika with the ball. Ishika finding Kushi. Kushi tries to take it all the way around, and she does. Off the glass, she sinks one for Delhi. Steffi Nixon with the ball for Kochi. She puts one up, but the shot won't count because she didn't clear the perimeter accurately enough to make sure that counts. Ishika dropping it to Raspreet. Raspreet in traffic, tries to force one, but Divyani is there to pick it up. Dropping it inside to Steffi. Steffi off the glass, she couldn't make it, but there's a tussle for the rebound. Divyani is there to pick it up. Raspreet concedes a foul under the board. Mr. Bakshi, do you see a team that is going to be picked? Is an entire team going, or are you going to pick the best of this league right now to send to the Asian Tour? That is something that the girls have been wondering. Is it going to be an entire team as is, or are you going to pick the best of the lot?
So as of now, we have opportunity to send the teams, and all I can tell you is this is something that we will be announcing after round three.
Okay. Spinning, spotting up. Couldn't make it. Divyani has the ball. And intercepted by Ishika. Ishika out to Kushi. Kushi out to Raspreet. Raspreet is going to take it in, but there has been a foul inside. Delhi Divas have picked up some early fouls. Kochi Stars now have yet to pick up any fouls. But that's what they have done right now. Steffi is the one that conceded that foul from Kochi Stars. Raspreet spotting up for a 2. Kushi with the rebound. Off the glass, drops it in. Gets a second point for Delhi. Divyani, that's a missed pass. Turnover there. So, Mr. Bakshi, there are a lot of fans who've been sending out messages to us and asking us if there will be a second season happening this very same year, considering we didn't have a couple of seasons due to the pandemic. Do you see that happening sometime this year, or are we going to have to wait an entire year for the next season to come?
Yes, so for the next season, we are planning to do this every year, and then next year depends on the pandemic situation. But as of now, all looks like we will be doing our season 4 in February and March.
So, fans, you do have to wait a bit, but the wait will be worth it. That's what we can promise you at this point in time, because there will be a lot of world tours and our players will be attending those and getting a lot more exposure. This time, Raspreet spots up, and that's a jumper, an easy one for them. Now, Delhi Divas have a slender lead of 1. 7 minutes 27 on the clock, and Kochi Stars have 3.
Delhi has been playing as a team game, and Raspreet has been really leading the team. So she's been educating players and how to do defense, how to do offense, what are the combinations, all the game plays. It's been really fun watching Delhi so far.
And also the fact that Raspreet has a very tactical mind. She reminds me a lot of Inderbir Singh Gill when, for the women, because she tries to break it up for the players to understand. And she is one person that understands the importance of having team chemistry and building a bond with them on and off the court. So that also makes a huge difference when they take to the court. Don't you think so?
No, I completely agree. You see, basketball is a team's game, and 3x3 especially because there is no any coach. So on-court, off-court bonding really makes a difference. And I think being a senior player, Raspreet really understands that, and she understands 3x3 really well. And so I feel, that's the difference compared to other team.
And that was one more point to Delhi's total, taking it up by 2. Divyani tries to weave and finds a way inside. Has she converted it? She has converted, but is it going to count? That's something that we'll have to wait a bit to see. The lead is now 5 and Kochi have 3 on the board, but will it become 4 is what we have to wait. It's still pretty low scoring, and this is a repeat of round 1, the finals. Delhi Divas have a slender lead right now, 6 minutes 55 on the clock, but the only thing is that the Delhi Divas have already put up 4 fouls on the board for them, while Kochi Stars have given just 1 foul. Do you think this is going to play a major role in the next half of the game, Mr. Bakshi?
Yes, it's only been 3 minutes. They already got 4 fouls. I think all the girls are trying to get 7th foul before the 7 minutes. And I think it's a good strategy. Having a 7th foul by the first 7 minutes is actually gives the advantage to another team. So, but you never know. It's we still have 7 minutes to go.
True that, but with a player like Steffi inside who is capable of drawing those fouls at ease, this is not a good situation to be in with regards to the fouls.
Definitely, I completely agree.
And we've seen a lot of young players who have come this time from the tryouts that have been picked from all over the country. A lot of young ones have come and put up such big performances and given us such happy surprises on the floor. So it was actually very gratifying to see that we have so much of talent available. The matter is that we have to expose them to more 3x3 ball, and this is giving us a platform for them to showcase their skills. And thank you, Mr. Bakshi, for giving us this platform.
No, pleasure is always mine. And as you said, we have actually found a lot of players through a tryout. We did tryouts in 2 different locations, one in north in Chandigarh, one in south, which was in Hyderabad. And yes, we found a lot of talents. But again, with the 1.4 billion population, I feel there's a lot more that we could find. And there's a lot of girls out there, a lot of boys out there. They're waiting for the opportunity like this. I feel professional league is something that needs to be established strong, but that's not enough. We need to work on a lot of grassroots activities. There's a lot of talent in the rural area. There's a lot of talent out there who needs to understand there's a scope, there's a career out for them. It's just we have to reach out to them more.
Absolutely. That's a great point that you have stated. And a lot of fans have been reaching out to us and asking us if we will tell them how the tryouts proceed and what they should expect to work on and what are the skill levels that will be assessed for the tryouts. Do you think we could put out some videos or give them a few explanatory points on our website so they can understand what the selection process is going to be like?
See, in 3x3, you have to be an all-rounder. That's the first thing I would say. That goes for the boys. That goes for the that goes for the girls. And secondly, think of 3x3 as you are sprinting 10 minutes and you're wrestling 10 minutes. If you can do that for 10 minutes, you're in.
And this time our tryouts were quite intense. And do you see yourself doing tryouts in multiple phases, like having a fitness tryouts and a skills tryouts? Is that how it's going to work in the future? These are questions that keep coming to us from fans of 3x3, and many of them are wanting to understand the nuances of making it into the league. And this is some of the questions they have posed for us.
Yes, so we already do that. Usually we have a 2 days tryout. We check out people's strength. We also take out their skills. So we don't judge people based on what they have done. We judge players based on what they bring on the table when they come for the tryouts. So all those fans who are listening, who are interested in coming into tryouts, we will be doing a tryouts in north, south, east, west, all over India, and that's why we're taking a longer time to find a good talent. And even though we will be starting our season 4 in next year, February and March, rest of the months we'll be doing a lot of activity on a grassroots, and those grassroots activities will be also the process for us to find a good talent.
Mr. Bakshi, do you see yourself taking the 3x3 to the schools levels and also picking up talent from the age of 12 and training them towards making it to the league when the time is right? Do you think a schools level league could happen in the future?
Yes, that should happen. School level, college level, they should be under 15, under 18, and under 21. And that's how FIBA has designed it. There's a lot of activities already happen for the 5-on-5, but I feel there should be more for the 3x3. And step by step, we will work with the Indian Basketball Federation to make sure that that happens.
And while we were chatting up again with regards to the development of 3x3, Raspreet Sidhu has been setting it up on fire and adding points to the scoreboard. But they have been very evenly matched by Kochi Stars, who have also had points put. But this time, Steffi has drawn a foul, and that foul has been conceded by Raspreet. So Steffi will go to the free throw line and try to make the best of it. 4 minutes 28 on the clock, but this has been a low scoring game so far. 7 apiece is where it is. Delhi Divas have 4 fouls, and this might be the 5th foul. She's not going to get a free throw, but instead it is going to be... It's not a foul, the ball has gone out of bounds, that's what it is. So Ishika has the ball for Delhi. Wraps it around, takes it, and that was a beautiful finish with the reverse layup by Ishika off the glass. Divyani missing that. Raspreet once more taking it all the way to the hoop, dishing it out to Kushi. Off the glass she makes it. She's so pumped with that finish, as she should be. Delhi have a slender lead right now. 9 points, well within reach of Kochi Stars, because we still have 4 minutes 4 seconds remaining on the clock.
I feel the fact that they won round 1, they are so much confident. Now they have realized, and they have kind of by understanding how to win, and this is actually coming in their action and their expressions.
Not only that, Mr. Bakshi, they've also gotten to playing smarter basketball, see what is required, and they're bringing that to the table.
Yes,
so
I can see that.
A lot of strategy happening with Raspreet and her mates. It's very interesting to see how they have developed and evolved as a team, starting from game 1 to where they are right now. And it'll be interesting to see how they finish at the end of it all. Folks, you are watching 3x3BL's YouTube channel, and this is season 3 of 3x3BL season, and this is the Women's League for 2022, a second season for them all. A lot of new faces have come, a lot of legends also, and many more legends in the making are participating in this league. Stay tuned, and this afternoon we will be bringing to you round 2 for Conference B for men, and that will be shown on Sony Live as well as the 3x3BL's YouTube channel and FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel. Stay tuned. You can take your pick and watch us and enjoy the games in store for us. Yesterday was an absolutely exciting day where Mumbai Heroes dethroned the defending champions Gurugram Masters of round 1 for Conference A. Today, will we see another new champion? That remains to be seen. But for that, stay tuned and come back at 4 o'clock sharp. You're watching the first semi-final for the women between Delhi Divas and Kochi Stars. And we'd like to take a moment to thank all the sponsors who have stood by us to bring us where we are right now. Nivea, who's our apparel partner. Fortis Mohali, which is a medical partner. Red Bull is the energy drink partner. Wyndham Chandigarh Mohali, who's a hospitality and venue partner. Boxer Singh Sports Worldwide Private Limited is our name partner. My FM 94.3, which is a radio partner. Sony Live, which is a broadcast partner. Divyani picking it up. Now Steffi with the ball. Steffi back to Vandana Arya. Vandana tries to split the defense, takes it out, kicks it out to Divyani. Divyani beats Ishika and wraps it around with the layup off the glass. Kushi couldn't do much over there. Another point to Kochi Stars. They are now still within reckoning. Steffi tries to make it easier by chipping it away, but she has been fouled, and she will have that opportunity to chip away at the difference by going to the free throw line. Mr. Bakshi, you have triplets, 3 of them girls. Do you think they're going to be playing in the next few years? Not next few years. I have a long way to go.
Yes, definitely. They have, I guess, they're 3 years old now. I guess they have another 15 years before they'll be playing professionals. But they all love basketball. They always talk about basketball. They know what 3x3 is, and and I really want them to play. I hope one day we'll see them playing professionally 3x3.
This is our league commissioner, Mr. Rohit Bakshi, being an absolute girl dad and being a sporting girl dad as well. Kudos to you and thank you for that, Mr. Bakshi.
Thank you so much, Aparna. We got under 3 minutes, 1 points difference. Foul seems to be okay. Delhi seems to have a little edge, but this game could go anywhere. It's going to be really exciting for the next 3 minutes.
Absolutely. Just 1 point deficit that Kochi Stars need to make do with. And there it is. Steffi level scores with that one. But Raspreet is not
There
going
we
to keep
go.
quiet. 2 more for them.
See, this is the beauty of the game. You can, like when you shoot from inside is only 1, but if you shoot from outside it's 2. So the impact is so much different. You can score, if you score more from outside, oh, that was a miss. But if you should have made that, that would have been a game changer.
Very true, but Raspreet is not going to stay still, and neither is Steffi. And Steffi is chipping away with the ones while Raspreet is going for those 2s. Steffi inside, an opportunity to level scores, but no, Raspreet is there to pull down the rebound, brings it out, and she will reset and play. Tries to split the defense and go and draw the foul as well, but that's what has happened. She has drawn the foul.
Wonderful. I think the strategy that they have is brilliant. Raspreet has been really aggressive towards the hoop. Every time she go in, either she get a foul or she get a and one, and that is actually adding up. Now you see the Kochi is now 4. All she has to do is keep trying 3 more times, and then they will have edge. That's what they did in the last game of theirs, and that was the game changer for them too.
Definitely. The only thing is that Kochi Stars are looking at putting up those ones while Raspreet is attacking it from inside and outside. If Kochi can manage to sink a couple from outside, it'll make their lot a lot easier. Raspreet adding 1 more. Missing it.
Nice rebound. Oh, nice shooting.
Kanishka.
This was very much needed.
Khushi battling it out and making that one, just keeping Delhi ahead, continuing to do so. Vandana Arya picks it up, brings it back out to Divyani. Divyani splitting the defense, takes it inside, draws the foul, and she will go to the free throw line. An opportunity to take it within 1 once again. But it's interesting, when at the point and when the 7-minute mark started, Delhi already had 4 fouls, but they have managed to stave away for the remaining time period to just have 6 at the board right now. I thought they would have hit the 7th foul mark a little earlier on, but they did manage to contain themselves.
No, yes, they're playing in the heat and they're staying sharp, and I think the next minute and a half is going to be very exciting. I'm really surprised the fact that they have so much energy even though they're playing in the heat.
Ishika missing it, but the ball is still with Delhi Divas because Khushi managed to save it for her team. Raspreet with the ball right now, trying to find the open man all the way across. Ishika launching a 2. She's not able to make it. Ball is out of bounds, and Steffi is annoyed that she couldn't hold on to the ball because there's only 1 minute and 17 remaining, and having the ball possession would have made a considerable difference at this point in time, considering the fact that they are trailing. Raspreet, spin move, splits off the glass. Vintage Raspreet. This is something that we have seen her do often, and keeping Delhi Divas on top is Raspreet Sidhu. And in return, Steffi fights a solid lone battle under the board, and she gets one. Will it count? Mr. Bakshi, you think it should be counted?
The foul was not needed, and it actually puts them in a difficult situation. Now Delhi has 6 fouls. So Delhi has 7 fouls. Now other team will get 2 free throws, and this was and 1. They have to be really smart about when they're when they have a foul to give or when they don't have a foul to give. They have to watch more scores. This foul was very much not needed.
You can see how exhausted Steffi is, but she's determined to make sure that she sinks these 2 and levels the scores for Kochi. Missing it. She's got another opportunity to put it up. 44 seconds on the clock. Oh, that's 55 seconds actually, 55.2 seconds. Steffi sinks the second one. 1 point difference between the 2 teams. Down to the wire, it's going to go. Ishika,
Oh.
stolen by Divyani. That was a bad pass. Dropping it to Steffi. A bit of confusion resetting the shot clock. Raspreet calls for a timeout. 40 seconds remaining. Delhi Divas lead by just 1. But 7 fouls is something that might just bite them a bit if Steffi chooses to draw those fouls. It's interesting to see how Delhi is mixing it up and playing from inside and outside and scoring those points from all over, whereas Kochi have not had too much success from outside but have been depending on those ones which primarily come off Steffi's attempts under the basket. Vandana, Arya, Kanishka and Divyani supporting Steffi. Here it is Ishika, Riddhi and Kushi supporting Raspreet. Check there, but Steffi has the ball once again. Can she draw a foul and sink this one? Remains to be seen. That she does. The scores are level once more. 31 seconds remaining on the clock. Tight defense there, but conceding a foul. That is Divyani Gangwal of Kochi Stars.
That was a good foul. That was a good foul. They still have a foul to give. They have one more foul to give. 26 seconds left.
Safer to keep Raspreet out of striking distance, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. She's very dangerous when she attacks the rim. I think that's what she's going to try to do now.
Do you
Good
think
ball movement.
this game might go into overtime?
Yeah, you never know. We still have 8 seconds left. Oh, that was a traveling. Oh, this was really.
That is a tough
This was really
turnover,
something.
right? The
Yeah.
traveling.
We got 6 seconds left. Coaches still have a foul to give. They should just foul and then try to stop. They should not let them shoot. The 6 seconds is going to be very intense. Raspreet is going to go all the way in. Yeah, that's a free throw. That's
That
what
is
she
a-
wanted, and that's what she got.
Exactly. Very well done by Raspreet. She's so wily. I think we should call her the Fox. Raspreet the
Definitely.
Fox
No.
Sidhu.
No, yes, she's very much in the game, and she's really focused. She did not panic. I think that's what made her to decide, and the decision to go in instead of shooting from outside, this was perfect. Now they have an edge. If she misses, or even if she converts, coaches still have a chance. 3 seconds, a long time in 3x3. Oh, we might go to overtime or score. As you expected, we are going on overtime.
This is quite the semi-final. And Kochi actually have come back after this is their second game, back-to-back that is. So they are looking a little winded. And Raspreet is trying desperately to make sure that she has her team on top and try to defend the title that they picked up in round 1. They will look to win the round 2 as well. But they are going to have to go past Kochi Stars. Both the games they have played against Kochi Stars in the previous round has been very close, picking 1 win and 1 loss. This time, it could be anyone's game. That's the thing about overtime, because whichever team scores the first 2 points is going to walk away with this victory. And the next game will be played between Coimbatore Spunkies and Pune Panthers bit later on, but it's going to get hotter and hotter and make the conditions a little harder for the girls. But these are all tough cookies, and they're hanging in there and playing like troopers to ensure that we have a good entertainment and the best ball that we can see given the conditions.
I feel Delhi is ready. I think Kochi is going to try for 2-1s, where I think Delhi is going to try for 1-2 and try to get a knockout.
In fact, this is the second overtime that Delhi Divas and Kochi Stars are facing against each other, and probably the second, it is the second overtime in the league right now for women. And in that first overtime game that they played, it was Steffi who drew the fouls and went to the free throw and sank those 2 free throws to make sure that she took it away from from Delhi in the first league game that they played in round 1. Raspreet not able to make it. Steffi has the rebound. Vandana Arya, Steffi once more. Sinks this one. The next point is going to be very crucial. Delhi's got to defend it. Oh, this is an air ball, not something that Raspreet would have liked. She is going to be a little mad at herself for that. But Steffi is going to look at chipping away and adding another one to the scoreboard and trying to take it away from Delhi. Exactly what she does. She tries to go in and draw a foul. But was it nothing but... Did it seem like it was a ball or was it a foul? What do you think, Mr. Bakshi?
I mean, it was a very close call. I think we have a very experienced referee. They can judge it better. But it was from where we see, this could have been a foul. And this could have been 2 free throws for Kochi. But I guess they have one more chance. They got the ball. I think they want to try attack the rim. Oh.
Rushing the boards for rebounds, but Delhi is there to pick it up and kick it out again. Raspreet brings it out. Tries to spin inside, take it. Oh yes, Raspreet, but she couldn't finish. Still saving, trying to save the ball and hold possession. No, the ball is out of bounds. It's going to be Kochi ball. Another opportunity to take it ahead. Divyani Gangwal. Divyani takes it to the hoop, stops, missing it. But Steffi is there to pick it up and put it. She sinks that.
Wow, and one.
Steffi has been an absolute star, Mr. Bakshi.
Yes, definitely. This was a really tough, and there was a really tough scoring. And the rebound she took, and even though she pushed it through, was amazing.
17-15, and Kochi Stars have dished out by way of vengeance a defeat to Delhi Divas, who took it away from them in the first round at the final. But this time they ensured they sent Delhi Divas packing in the semi-final itself. So Kochi Stars will wait for the next round winners, the game which will be played between Coimbatore Spunkies and Pune Panthers. So they will get a much needed rest. You are watching the highlights of the game. Raspreet Sidhu, Khushi this time. Divyani, lots of exciting action. Another overtime between these two teams. It seems like a good rivalry is brewing between these teams, and we could see more of this in the coming rounds. But this time, Delhi is going to pack up right now, and we are going to have a new winner for this round 1. This is what happened in Conference A for men. We had a new winner yesterday with Mumbai Heroes playing the Heroes role to perfectly and taking it away from Gurugram Masters. Tough loss for the Gurugram Masters, but Heroes did really play very well. Mr. Bakshi, what did you feel about yesterday's game? It was brilliant, wasn't it?
It was brilliant. The way Mumbai Heroes and Carlos played, it was amazing. He was such a sportsman. He's such a sportsman, and the way the entire conference went through, it was very exciting.
And not only that, and even in the previous game that they played in the league, between both the teams, there was a combined foul count of only 3 fouls, which meant the game was flowing like poetry on the floor. It was so exciting to watch high-scoring games, both of them.
Yes, definitely. People actually started to understand how to, play 3x3 and more efficiently. They're passing more, they're rotating more, they're moving their feet more, and guys have really come back strong in season 3. And that is why I guess all the players are, focused, and it actually gave them a lot of time to practice with the team, and that is a result that we are having right now.